Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's the King of the Chase Down. And this is going to be the first game of the Western Conference Finals. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I wonder if you guys have guessed who it is already. You guys are going to find out soon. But right now, I'm trying to do a little ritual thing. Like, you know how in the playoffs, some people go bald, some people grow a playoff beard. That's what I'm doing. I grew a nice little playoff beard. Hopefully, it brings me luck. And this is my jump shot and my shot release. So, you know, everybody's been asking me. Now you guys know. And for those of you who still don't know, for some reason, my dunk package is Nate Robinson. So now you got it. It's I think it's jump shot 8 or release 68. So I don't know what it is, but you guys just saw the pictures. You guys can go back if you guys want to recreate that or whatever. And how many of you guys guessed correctly? I am playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I have had battles with that man on the other side of the court. This season, I've lost 2 and only won 1. And the reason why I won the last one against him is because I got him injured early in the second quarter. He was injured for, I think, 2 weeks, and because of that, he almost didn't make it out of the first round of playoffs, because that was at the end of the season. Which is kind of funny, and I wouldn't have minded playing against an easier team, but hey, you gotta play against what they give you. But do you guys see how Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook are averaging 49 points together? Look at Kevin Durant and Nate Robinson doing their thing. That's not going to be in the next game. Nate Robinson's gone. But, oh, speaking of the next game, they put out Developer Insight. I was thinking about talking about that, but nah, not really. And Kevin Durant's going to be rated a 95. A 95. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Kevin Durant as much as the next person. But I think a 93 is high already. Kobe was a 94 last season. Dirk was an 85, even though he had one of the greatest postseason runs I've ever seen. He was so clutch, I don't think you could have recreated that in a video game without playing on rookie and putting your sliders to casual. Dirk was that good last year. And Kevin Durant went up so much since the beginning of this game to the next season. I mean, I know he's young. He's probably not even in his prime yet, but a 95? Is he going to be the next 98 rated player? And I really do think that based off of what I've seen, I can't see him being warranted as a 95, or at least I can't see him getting any higher. And ooh, I dunked on Russell. Now, I figured that I couldn't get Kevin Durant injured inside of this game, so I'd go about it differently. I would try to get him taken out of the game another way, by fouls. And as you guys can see, he already has 1, and we have like about half a quarter left. That's not enough. I need more fouls on him because I don't want to play against Kevin Durant. Look at how fast he moves. Like, Kevin Durant is the hardest person to have to guard in this game. I mean, LeBron's annoying, but Kevin Durant is tough. Oh, I dunked on James. That was a nasty one, too. That guy is hype. That dunk was so nasty that Scott Brooks had to call a timeout and talk about that. They can't believe that. They about to go put Cephalosa back in after something like that. And his Thunder mascot, he's so annoying. Trying to get his crowd hyped up. They all sitting down bored and whatnot. He's doing a bad job. And then he's going to try to get in the way of me and my team, just putting the mascot logo right in front of us. Like, that's annoying. So, Kevin Durant's a tough person to guard because, ooh, a nice little windmill in traffic and 1. But yeah, Kevin Durant's a tough person to guard because he comes off of so many screens. He has a crazy first step. Like, some of the things he does in this game are almost unrealistic. Like, oh, I'm wide open from behind the line. Like, I'm not going to get into all of it because you guys are going to see it anyway. But it just gets crazy. Like, Kevin Durant is the toughest person I've ever had to guard in this game. And we're both going to score a lot. And he tried to set a charge on me in the half circle. He got dunked on. That's an and 1 right there. Tried to set a screen for him. I tried to go back door. They didn't want to let me. Kobe McGetty got stuck. He passed it out to OJ Mayo. I set a screen. OJ Mayo runs around it. I run to the hoop. And I get the alley-oop. Come on, Russell. What was he even jumping for? I know he got some high vertical, but it's not that high. But Kevin Durant, I should have known playing with him on the Thunder in 2K11 that he'll take a lot of shots, but I didn't think he'll take this many. This is by far the most I've seen by anybody. And it's not easy to guard him because he also does a lot of dribble pull-ups like Dirk. And you guys saw how effective Dirk's dribble pull-up was in the last game. Look how he tried to just run through the lane like that. No, we don't play that. We play jail ball. There ain't no foul. No blood, no foul. I'm going down court. It's a 1-on-2 and I dunk on Russell again. That almost looks exactly like the play that happened earlier. I'm running around the screen. Kevin Durant wants to guard me. He just blocked my drive. So now I got him in the post again. I try to go around him. I get stopped. Time running out. And I jump off the wrong foot. Still hit it. You guys know my fadeaway is cash. I try to do a crossover. Kevin Durant just stays with me. He's so annoying. He never leaves. I get cut off by his teammates. I'm trying to see who's open. And instead, I just go up for it. I had to. I was running out of time. I was just at the paint for almost 3 seconds. I had to take the shot. Luckily, we happened to get something out of that. And I blocked Cephalosa. Who told him that he could shoot? He's not an offensive player. This team is going to have so much shot clock cheese and a whole bunch of offensive rebounds. It was just almost... Oh, I thought I was going to get a nasty chase down right there. I thought it was coming. Don't worry. I'm going to get you eventually, James. I'm going to get you eventually. Don't worry about that. And I just shoot off to Lou Almanson. He gets blocked. Look at my assist. It is almost halftime, and I have 1 assist. When do you guys see this from me? My team, if they're not getting blocked, they're missing open shots. It's crazy. I knew I had to go take the game into my hands, otherwise we were going to lose. Because look at this. We are losing right now. I'm shooting... I think I'm shooting okay. And my teammates, they're just not doing their part. I get the ball off of the inbound. I try to run around, and they're not letting me go. Daquan Cook thinks he can play defense against me. Get off me, Daquan Cook. Get off me. I mean, I know I'm not the highest rating, but Daquan Cook, that guy's like 20 to 25 rating points lower than me. Oh, and I got there in time. I bet y'all didn't think I could catch that. I go up for another and one. How many people did I dunk on this game? This is looking worse than the Dallas game. And what the hell was that? Was that like an alley-oop? Was that a jump shot? Look at me. This is the worst cherry pick you will ever see from me, ever. I just had so much faith in my teammates, but if they would have got it back, it would have been a 5-on-4 and we would have been screwed. So that was a big risk right there. Daquan Cook, he gonna shoot it right in my face. Get out of here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He shot it right in my face. Really? Nah, I grabbed the rebound on that one. That was a tough rebound too. I'm checking my options. I knew I wasn't gonna give it to Stephen Curry, so I just dunked on him again. Now, on this possession, I want you guys to pay special attention to the moves that I put on. Like, that was just lovely. That was sick. That's one of my favorite plays right there. Most of the time, whenever I have a play of the game, it's usually a dunk or something like that. But I think that might have been my personal... I mean, other people won't agree with me, but I think that might have been my personal play of the game right there. Because it was just so smooth, and there's so many people there. Nice little hop step out of the drive. And so now we're going to halftime with a 4-point lead. I am pretty much shooting our way into this game. It is crazy. My teammates are missing so many shots. I'm shooting great. Well, not great. I'm shooting much better than the average player. And I have 46 out of like 50-something points. My teammates, if I was to show you how many shots they made out of how many shots they've taken, you'd have been like, don't pass it to them. Just take it for the rest of the game. But like I said, this is the toughest team I played against. If we're not getting out offensive rebounded on, then we're just giving up points because they can't guard them. Look at that. Look at what Kevin Durant just did the second he got back in. That's why I wanted him out of the game. He makes impossible shots like that. So I got to do my best to make sure that he gets back out of the game. And what better way than in the post? I didn't want the shot. I wanted the foul, and I got it. So now he's out again. We're running a high pick and roll. I get the ball over to Lou Almanson, and he finally makes a shot. It's about time. I wish he played the way he did in Dallas. And James Harden, he's watching my clips or something, because that's my move right there. What is he doing? Who told him he could switch hands on us? Nah, he must have been watching my Dallas series. Had to be. Serge Ibaka, they're running the exact same play that we were running a little bit earlier, where they run off the high screen. Daquan Cook had nowhere to go, so some shot clock cheese helped him out. Shot clock cheese, you just gotta love it. Daquan Cook and Russell Westbrook, they just love shot clock cheese. So I got Daquan. It's me versus him. No one is next to us for a mile. So you guys know I had that. No help defense. I got that. So we're running our favorite play again. And this time I finish it off with a dunk on Serge Ibaka. He ain't a blocking nothing today. Nothing at all. Well, that's another thing. For some reason, when I play against Kevin Durant in this series, he's going to average like 3 blocks a game, which is just mind-blowing to me. And this is the play that they just ran a little while ago. We had nowhere we could go with it, so I'm trying to go get Russell Westbrook into the post. Hopefully it's a mismatch. I get under the basket, and I go for the hook shot with my left hand. So I can't get anywhere. He almost pushed me out of bounds just now. Time's running out, and I try to drive off of him. And I go for a stupid shot, but it goes in and one. That is just crazy. I secure the rebound, and I check my options on the break. I get it out to OJ Mayo. He can't go anywhere with it. But check this out. All 10 players are on one side of the paint. Why are we all bunched up together? Somehow my teammates managed to score on their own, which is very rare without a play. But why were we all together inside of like 5 feet of each other? That is just weird to me. So now we're running our favorite play. No one's in the paint and I go for a layup. When somebody's in the paint, I go for a dunk. But when no one's in the paint, I go for a layup. It's weird. So now we're trying to run the play. This is our favorite play, but this time OJ Mail's running it. He goes around the screen. I turn back around normally. And he still got the ball to me. Somehow it didn't get picked off. And my guy's celebrating his dunk. And one again. I'm just getting so many and ones. It's crazy. Russell Westbrook is right past his man. He went into traffic against 3 people and still scored. Russell Westbrook feels like he needs to help his team come back this quarter. They're only down by 5. And I catch the alley-oop. I'm glad nobody jumped up to tip that. Kevin Durant tried to come off a screen. Time's running out. Shot clock cheese? Yeah, shot clock cheese. Yeah, you can't forget about that. Nope. So we're running our favorite play again. I run off the screen. I go back to where I normally like to go back. And I go for a contact layup in the half circle, no foul, but I get the points. And they're running off the screen again. This time Kevin Durant gets cut off. And I should have switched to Serge Ibaka. That was my fault. I'll admit that. We're up by 6 with 5.5 to go. And he makes a bad pass. And Russell Westbrook over-aggressively tries to secure the ball. And because of that, nobody's in front of me and I get the dunk. Now in this possession, it's me versus Kevin Durant. My teammates won't leave me alone. I get him into the post. They move out. And I drive off of him. And I dunk on Kendrick Perkins. How many people have I dunked on? I know exactly what play this is, so I don't want to run it. So I'm setting a screen for Russell Westbrook. And I cut towards him. And I cut back again. I'm ahead of James Harden. And I get a sick monster alley-oop. Look at that. I jumped up there with 2 hands. My eye was at the rim level. And I just threw it down hard like I was trying to break it or something. I'm trying to look like a young Shaq, a Daryl Dawkins in the making. Russell Westbrook. Oh, shot clock cheese? Yeah, shot clock cheese. Who doesn't love cheese? Ah, yeah. Even more of it. That's nice. And Kevin Durant. These guys are just on a tear right now. They're trying to come back and take over this game. But all good things come to an end. All things that go up must come down. They finally miss a shot. And I get just an inch of space, just enough to get myself the dagger. That's the end of the game right there. There's no way they can come back from that. And we go take a 1-0 lead against the toughest team I've ever had to play against. And this is a good look. My mom player is celebrating while on the road. And look at these depressed Dallas fans. Look at these guys. Look like, and I not only come away with a win, but I also get 3,600 skill points. That's a lot. And I also get played a game. Now, for the performance report, you're going to see that I really was a one-man team this game. And the numbers are 45, 80, 81. God. 12, 2, 5, 1, and only 1 turnover. Only 2 fouls. I made most of my free throws, which I took a lot of. And out of a possible 100 points you can get from 50 shots, I got 81. So, that's a good game.